Alright. Hello there everyone and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are continuing with our Star Wars Empire or Phoenix Rising mod playthrough as the Empire. I didn't really think about how I was going to finish that sentence. But, so, in the last episode we got all the way over to the east here. These are the only sections of Rebel and CSA territory we have left to take. So this is potentially going to be the last stream for the playthrough. So we're going to start off by queuing up some stuff down here now that we're about to get reunited down there. And I think we're going to go for Ossus first and then down to Cymirth. We have our fleet here at Nespis, not Nexus or Nessus. And we have a decent ground force built up. So it's really just going to be trying to keep up the momentum of what we've been doing recently. Yeah, there's only at most 4 planets up here that they control. I'm not sure which ones are independent or not. We know that Oslimpex is independent, but presumably Edi4 and Ession at least are controlled by the CSA, and then Orin might be independent. But we will... Wait, are you talking about the original code? Yeah, so as I was saying in the chat right before this started, we are going to be doing Knights of the Old Republic after this playthrough finishes. So we're going to be live streaming this, and then the episodes are going to be going up like normal. But then instead of jumping right into another Empire at War playthrough, I do plan on playing through Knights of the Old Republic 1, potentially with some mods, and then we'll probably do an Empire at War playthrough after that, and then after that we get into KOTOR 2. Piet is currently in need of leveling up, or in need of upgrades. I should probably bring just him or Thrawn over, because it's unlikely we're going to finish both them and all their upgrades before we finish, so it'd be nice to just stick them in a ship. So we'll probably do that. But yeah, so like usual, we'll be doing the stream tonight. The episodes will go out over the next next week or so, and then after that we should be starting Knights of the Old Republic. So if anyone does have any suggestions for KOTOR mods and they want to leave them in the comments somewhere or on the community page or in Discord or something, that would definitely be helpful.
Enemy forces ahead.
All right, let's get our guys in here.
Location confirmed. For the Empire.
It's possible they haven't really built up here, so they're just gonna
Heading out. On our way.
fly right in,
Heading for coordinates. Setting course.
because they have only been taking this stuff recently, so.
All out. Navigating.
I've tried to do a Knights of the Old Republic playthrough before,
Location confirmed.
and it was not super stable on newer stuff, so hopefully I'm going to be able to find a way around that. But it should be okay. I really like the game, so I'm going to risk it. And then another thing I plan on doing is playing the old Star Wars Rebellion or Supremacy, depending on where you're from. So that'll probably be done just as Twitch streams for a little while I familiarize myself with the game. But why do we not control it?
Construction complete.
Interesting. Oh, it's not space only. Why was I thinking it was space only?
Tactical battle imminent.
You guys are invading again. Yeah, I don't know why I just thought it was space. Whatever. Technically, I just got up, so bear with me when I wake up properly.
Reporting.
Are we really gonna need to
Ready. Roll out.
do anything? You know what?
Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Let's rush them.
Juggernaut ready. Acknowledged.
If we can keep them to 1 landing zone and we have 4 AT-ATs
Destination set.
and 2 Juggernauts there,
Ready. Proceeding to target.
they're never gonna be able to take the planet.
Deploying. Yes, sir. We've located the enemy.
Hey Jay, how's it going?
AT-AT.
Also, I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, so anyone who has a preference for which platform they
Armor transport
like to
ready.
watch stuff on,
Reporting in.
that's on both simultaneously right now. I'm still trying to figure out what's the best way to handle that,
Transport.
because it can be more convenient to have it on both Twitch and YouTube, but that also can bring down the viewership for... I'm not sure if it actually does, but it can bring down the viewership for either one, and then that can be really bad for
Ready.
Keeping the channel alive.
On my way. Moving out. As you wish. Yes, Commander. Right away. Armed and ready.
Alright, let's get those crunches.
Reporting in.
So I don't think we're
Copy that. Heading out.
ever going to be in danger of actually losing Mon Calamari. I'm not going to build up in space.
En route. What are your orders?
So we'll just let them keep throwing stuff into the meat grinder here.
At your command.
And
Target acquired.
Form up. Target acquired. Ready. Moving out. Advancing.
we'll keep space over, was it Pomont or I think it was Pomont or Mintuin.
Copy.
Never remember which one.
Commencing attack.
But we'll try to defend the space there. We'll keep the ground here.
Reporting.
And that way at least we don't have to we don't have to retake the planet, which is going to be really hard with the way the map works. Or I can just defend on ground and both.
Ready.
Yeah, that's probably best. We have a lot of ground defenses here.
Destination set.
So let's just drop them on in here. And actually, I'm going to check the progress on our ISDs. 85%. Hey, Bob's here in the Twitch chat.
Yes, sir.
Choose your reinforcements.
Proceeding.
All right,
Moving out.
let's get some of our speedier guys in there. We'll drop our stormtroopers into one of the juggernauts,
Squad, move out.
Yes, sir.
and these guys are just going to
Over there.
drive straight up to the next landing pad. Hey, Lone Ranger.
Awaiting your orders.
It's only a 3-slot planet, and because they didn't have any space structures, I don't know if they're actually going to have any land structures either.
Destination set.
So we might be able to just drive over them. Oh, they do have some. Never mind. Alright, you're going to go up there so you're not walking past each other, and you're just going to drive straight in this way.
On my way. Moving out. As you
Don't slow
wish.
down. You were causing so many injuries. Look how brave they are.
Copy that.
Don't even care, they just
Yes, Commander.
get run right over.
Armed and ready. Reporting in.
It's almost inspiring. He's telling me you're going to use HK-47 in your KOTOR play? That's the plan. Who doesn't like HK?
On my way. Roger. Affirmative.
What are your orders?
Oh, they actually got all 3 structures in. That's
Weapons armed. Moving
unexpected.
to attack. At your command. Heading out.
Copy.
Okay, so
Walker moving out. As you wish, General.
Awaiting orders. Copy. I copy.
Ready to go. Engaging enemy. I copy.
kind of wish I'd brought in an AT then. Have you thought about implementing the Galaxy Gun into ICW? It could be a station that projectile buildable unit. Before we'd ever implement any kind of super weapon like that, there'd have to be significant drawbacks and other gameplay effects to it, because otherwise it's literally just planet blows up and that's it. So it's just territory denial without having to do the ground
Yes,
battles
sir.
ever.
Transport.
And it's largely an insta-win button,
Transport ready.
Targets engaged.
Targeting.
so you'd have to have like extra systems that
Yes, Commander.
make it have negative impacts from using it, which takes a lot of scripting, and we have other priorities for that right now.
Reporting. Yes, Commander.
Alright,
Ready.
I think they're not going to be able to defend against this.
AT-AT ready. Walker moving to attack.
Something's just telling me it's going to be difficult for them.
Fire. Target acquired. Enemy sighted.
Armored transport ready. Going. En en route.
That just made it look like you run over the building.
Keep going.
Armored transport ready.
Ready. Yes, Commander. Cannons charged. Attack. Armed and ready.
Enemy has been defeated.
Reporting in.
Reporting in.
Okay,
Planetary
there's Osis.
control achieved.
Now let's get down to Cymurth, and
Reporting.
once we get to that in New Kizki, then things should be fairly clear for us.
Battle imminent.
This is that freighter fleet that they had, I'm pretty sure. So they might just retreat from this.
Choose
They have a lot of defenses, so maybe not. Probably not. Alright, after this battle, I'll probably just bring in Piet.
Location plotted.
I definitely want to get Thrawn his flagship, but
Right away. Roger. Let's go.
hopefully we'll be able to do that before we
Moving
win.
out. The enemy is approaching.
Standing by. Commencing attack run.
Copy that. Affirmative.
Ready for battle. Changing course to
Cruiser hit.
intercept.
Attacking. Moving out.
Alright, let's bring all our forces in a place where they are going to be able to go after the Golan.
Heading for coordinates. Setting course. Moving out. Heading out.
Roger that.
Weapons online. Reporting in. Move to attack. Cruiser reporting.
Form up. Awaiting orders.
Focus all firepower.
You think Thrawn is better in the Legends continuity? I think he's more OP in the Legends continuity because the way the Thrawn trilogy was written, he had
Back around for another run.
like he didn't make much sense. I thought that he was handled better in the writing of like
Firing target.
Survivor's Quest, or not Survivor's Quest, Outbound Flight.
Cruiser online.
Sorry,
Move to attack.
and
I copy.
like the stuff Timothy Zahn learned about being a writer carried over into the new Thrawn books. So generally, I probably prefer the Thrawn in those two books more than I do in like specifically the Thrawn trilogy.
Enemy craft.
Setting up my run, sir. Awaiting command. Enemies in range. Ready. Enemy forces sighted.
Where'd he go? Attack formation. Taking fire. Go after the stragglers.
I wonder if we're going to be able to take out any of those little
Yes, Commander.
freighters before we leave this time.
Navigating. Standing by. Moving out.
Coming back around for another run. All fighters attack.
Star Cruiser here. Your orders.
These are presumably combat quasars. Yeah. I seem to remember one of the units not having the credit icon that it was supposed to.
What are your orders?
So I'm not sure what that was, or if I'm completely misremembering that. That indicates it's a freighter kind of deal instead of a combat unit, but
Reporting. Ion engine.
I might be making that up. Like I've read the first Thrawn book from the new canon. I haven't read Alliances yet. I plan to,
Awaiting your command.
because I enjoy the first one.
Attacking.
Formation.
Enemies in range. Bomber squadron reporting.
Shields are down. Regroup for another attack.
Cruiser
Okay,
standing
you are not really supposed to be there.
by. Copy. I've got him. Heading out.
Coming in quick.
Oh, you think you fixed all the credit icon? Okay.
Attack formation.
I should say again,
Lander ready.
try to say it every stream that I can, but I am a little bit behind in terms of what the current version of the mod is. So there's a lot of stuff that's been either added or updated since the playthrough started, because it is
Weapons on.
about a month or so in right now,
Position.
a little bit more.
Go after the
And so there's been a lot of, like, the Invincible has its proper model now. I did the model and then Bob did the skin, so that's in. He just finished an Allegiance model, which should be going in relatively soon, I imagine. and a bunch of other fixes and changes.
Ready.
So
Bombs away. Yes, Commander.
that should
Awaiting
all be there,
instruction.
and we'll be there next time we play the mod.
Systems online.
Hey Asterix, how's it going?
Out of formation. Ready. Reporting in. Fire. Awaiting orders. Coming around. Copy that. Where'd he go?
Yeah, I think we will actually be able to take out a lot of these freighters.
Right away. Attack that target. Get
Ready.
Ready to receive orders. Weapons online. Open fire. Got one.
The fighters can take them out pretty quickly.
Attacking target. Copy. Attack.
Yeah, sentry tank's another one that's in. That's the TIE crawler.
Frequency open. Reporting. Draw their heading fire. For coordinates. Awaiting command.
And of course the changes where the build speeds are faster, but credit costs are not. The credit costs aren't necessarily higher, but they're because you're getting less income, they're
Ready.
higher in practice.
TIE squadron here.
And that's a change that I'm personally looking forward to testing out.
Fire at will. Attacking. Enemies in range. Roger that. Commence attack. Yes, Commander. Attack that target.
We should be able to split off some of our forces soon, because we aren't taking too many losses anymore, and we are above the
Ready for command.
one-time pop cap, so we might be able to, once we get an ISD or two, we can build a second fleet
Attacking target.
out of that, and we can try to send different stuff north and south,
Yes, Commander.
Roger that. Enemies in range. Deployed.
depending on how long it ends up taking for us to build the ISDs.
Targeting. Firing. For the Empire. Awaiting orders. Star cruiser here.
All right.
Fire at will.
Go for the station now.
TIE squadron standing by.
I'm gonna send more of these guys down here.
Lambda shuttle ready. Arming
Take out as many of those as we can.
Armed and ready.
Otherwise, they will retreat at some point during the station's destruction. Then we gotta hunt them down again.
I copy. Fire.
Yeah, like I think if you even just look through his Legends writing, Zan got a lot better as he went.
Clear the way for
Which isn't to say that the Thrawn trilogy was bad. It's just there
Ready for
was a lot more that stands out as being like kind of weird
changing course to intercept.
than in his newer stuff.
Awaiting your command.
And Thrawn became more of an actual character instead of
Initiating attack.
just a guy that had essentially magical powers.
The target in sight. Awaiting orders. Bomber targeting. Form up. Attacking. Copy. Roger that. Target locked. Acquiring target. I copy. Heading for attack position. Form up.
Okay, it looks like we are actually going to be able to take out all of them. That's actually really helpful. So Dreadnoughts are still hammering away. Invincible is slowly making its way in.
reporting in.
And there's like 3 left. Plus that station.
Arrival imminent.
I think they're being trapped by the never retreat logic that Bob was talking about last time, where if they had the stations
Active.
and they never want to retreat, like if they're significantly defended enough, from what I remember.
Reporting.
Alright, let's send them over to that right there. And so this should connect us to our last little planet down here. I'm not sure how many of the planets down here are also controlled by the rebels and which are
Transmit order. Engage.
independent
Yes, sir.
either.
I copy. Firing.
I'm not sure if once we've defeated the rebels and the the CSA were going to take out the independents. Because they can't build up, so it's just a invade and you've won kind of deal.
Fire. Open fire. Engines activated. Reporting. Affirmative.
All right. Are you just hiding back here, you coward?
Yes, sir. Enemies in range.
It's not my fault that Legends made a stupid design.
Enemies incoming.
Sentinel standing by. Sentinel
Wow,
awaiting
it was like
orders.
3 health.
Awaiting orders.
Assume they'd take some shots on it on the way out.
Awaiting instruction.
Here we go.
Ready.
That should be it. Oh,
Roger that.
that should be it, rather.
Orders. I copy.
See if the acclimator can speed its way over there and get a few shots in. They're pretty fast, little buggers.
We are
There we go.
victorious.
Oh, one of them was a ground transport.
Tactical battle imminent.
On my way, sir.
Okay, they have Jabim. I don't know if they have Nukizgi, but we can actually just send this stuff back in here. Indar. Because they're going to keep doing the thing where they just go as far as they want. So we'll have to clear this out pretty quickly and stop them from doing that.
Invasion commencing.
Roger that.
Choose your reinforcements.
Heading out. Going.
It's usually more effective to overextend and then
Shields up.
add stuff in later, like build up later in EaW, because the AI can't adjust to it as well. So if you spend the time trying to build up, you'll usually get attacked more, and then you'll die. You're more likely to die, and their production bonuses will become more of a factor.
This way.
Okay, there's not going to be 73,000 homing spider droids here.
At your
So let's see if we can
command. Over there.
Enemy has
attack.
been spotted.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, that's Turbolaser tower.
Maximum firepower.
See if we can take it out. That's 2 Turbolaser towers.
Cannons.
We're not going to be able to take it out because it's behind that thing. So let's just run it back.
Awaiting your orders.
And there goes the pathfinding.
Copy.
Hey DJ. How's life post-tornado? I didn't even really know what was going on when it happened, so I can't really
Bomber standing by.
complain.
Initiate attack run.
I'll need an orbital bombardment. The turbolasers just have such long range that we can't really go past the landing zone.
Copy. I copy.
Choose your reinforcements.
And it's behind stuff, which doesn't help.
Unit capacity. Bombardment available.
Reporting.
I copy. Move out.
Turbo lasers make ground battles so much fun.
Available.
Right away. Moving to that area, sir. Heading out.
Bombardment incoming.
Fall out, troops.
Well, there's that one.
Copy.
don't get lured in to the places where they can shoot you.
Reporting.
Just literally sit here until we've blown them up.
Yes, sir. Transport here. Acknowledged.
Order acknowledged.
I can't remember if there's a turbolaser over here. I think there's one in this area.
Target confirmed. Advance.
Yeah, if you want to get in range to attack this one can shoot you. And I think there's another one over here, is there? Ish?
Let's go.
Transport ready.
I copy.
Juggernaut ready.
So rather than have it blow up stuff,
Armored transport.
may as well just sit back, wait for your orbital bombardment, and then attack it.
Destination set. Proceeding.
Reporting. Let's go.
Okay, let's get it to attack us.
Secured a landing zone.
Keep going.
Bombardment incoming.
And now get over there.
Ready.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Acknowledged.
Well, the fact that the turbolasers have such long range, and and a lot of them are in positions where you can't effectively target them because your units will shoot into the ground on various maps. It usually makes it so that the best option is just sit there, wait until you have orbital bombardment, move in till you can see it, kill it with that, and then start doing stuff.
Open fire.
Yes, Commander.
Affirmative, sir. Destination set.
Armed and ready. On my way.
Yes, Commander. Destination set.
But 4 AT-AT should be able to take that one.
Reporting. Proceeding to target. Yes, Commander. Ready. On my way, sir. AT-AT ready. Attack that target. Attacking target. Fire at will. Armored transport ready. Attacking. Reporting in. Roger that.
Prepare to target the enemy.
Targeting.
Unit destroyed.
Did they blow up? They did.
Reinforcement point contested.
Form up.
Oh no, they're over here. So that was just the
Awaiting your orders.
AT-TE that went in alone over there.
Copy. I copy.
Did I tell these guys? I must have told them to come over here.
Firing.
I could have swore I told them to go over that way. Oh well.
Yes, sir. Target acquired.
Yeah, if you can manage to get up close to them, that's helpful, but
Repair
Reporting
station
in.
constructed.
because of their positioning, that's not always possible.
Order, sir. Affirmative, sir. Reporting. Reporting. Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders.
Construction complete.
Ready.
Okay.
Construct.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to build.
Ready. Ready. AT-AT ready.
Yes, sir. Keep going.
Construction complete. Sold. Repair
At
station
your command.
constructing.
Armored transport ready. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders. Move
Don't
out. Copy.
move. Okay, let's see what's in the other corner of the map.
Initiate bombing run.
Nothing concerning. Okay, so we'll have to actually get in before we can do anything.
Reporting in.
Repair
Roger.
station.
Have to repair all of them.
I copy. As you wish.
But if you're this concerned about that,
Copy that.
just run them over. There you
Heading
go.
out.
Form up. Awaiting your orders. Copy.
Will we be able to get around here without blowing up? I don't know.
I copy. Heading
Let's
out.
try it.
Fall out.
Bombing run available.
Commencing attack. Let's move out.
No, they're just gonna get stuck there.
Reporting.
And walk in alone.
Yes, Commander. Let's go.
Our AT-AT has been
Keep
destroyed.
going. This way. Over there. Acknowledged. Affirmative, sir. Destination set.
Our AT-AT has been destroyed.
Reporting. Proceeding to target. On my way, sir. Yes, Commander. Walker moving out. Ready. AT-AT ready.
I think we have to go in the front this way or along this way, so that we can hopefully not have everything clump up when we're trying
Armored
to
transport ready.
get in there.
Reporting in. As you wish, General. Right away. Roger that. Moving out. Form up. Heading out. Awaiting your orders.
Reporting.
Copy. Weapons armed.
Yes, sir. Transport here. Going.
That's true.
En route.
I copy. Reporting.
As long as they don't stop stop driving at the last second.
Yes, sir. All out, troops. Yes, Commander.
Juggernaut ready.
Affirmative, sir. Reporting. Let's move out.
Armored transport ready. Keep going.
Okay, well I can't really keep waiting because the garrisons will just keep coming.
Over there.
So let's go in there
Ready. Open fire.
Reinforcement.
and we'll just see if we can take them out that way.
We've lost the
I
landing zone.
think that's possibly far enough
Destination
away that...
set. Proceeding.
No, because they're still going to get hit by that one.
On my way.
Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
Not doing it.
Planetary control achieved.
Alright, the Nukiski. Even Turbolaser towers aren't more powerful than auto-resolve.
Tactical battle imminent.
Copy.
Choose your reinforcement.
I just think Turbolaser towers in general in Empire at War contribute to a lot of the slowdown and boring parts of the game.
All out.
And, like, they're more frustrating than not.
Let's move out.
So the more powerful they are, the more prominent they are, the more of a problem they become.
Moving into position. Reporting in.
Heading out.
Throttle at full. I copy. Let's go. Keep going. Reporting.
Well,
Copy that.
Invincible is gonna slow us down, but we should be able to stay on fast forward for a while. They've only got a goal in one.
Heading out. All out. Let's move out. Let's go.
Oh no! Why are you leaving? I'll probably have to rebuild some of those ground things first. So we have that. Let's get
Constructing
another
unit.
ATTE.
Understood.
And now we can move this other
Enemy
fleet
fleet approaching.
up here.
Barge active. Barge deployed. Destination, sir? On our way.
Retreat in progress.
Enemy unit sighted.
Once we've parked a fleet up here, they won't be able to get through anywhere.
Coordinates received.
Gonna go pretty slowly.
AT-AT ready. Destination set.
Invasion commencing.
Oh no.
Roger.
What are the turbolaser placements on this map? Is there going to be turbolasers? Are there going to be turbolasers, rather?
Destination set.
This way.
At
Inputting
maximum unit
coordinates.
capacity.
Poor juggernauts.
Over there. Moving out.
Look, sir, it's them.
Ooh,
Reporting in.
rockets.
Roger that.
Not even the raccoon kind. Okay, you guys just run up that way.
Form up. Squad, move out.
Kill them all before they can shoot the AT-AT.
There they are. Awaiting orders. Blast them. Right away, sir. All right, men. Load your weapons.
Yes, Commander.
Copy. Squad, advance.
Ready. AT-AT ready.
Yeah, I really miss the juggernauts when there's this many infantry.
Keep going.
Alright, it doesn't look like they have
I
a
copy.
turbolaser set up here.
Armored transport ready. Walker moving to attack. Targeting at maximum firepower. This way.
Bombing run available.
Bombers at the ready.
Affirmative.
Commence attack run.
Reporting in. Cannons charged.
Enemies in range. Reporting.
Reporting in.
Let's get more ATPTs back here.
Roger that.
Just until we get the next landing zone, then we can get more infantry.
Attack. Fire. Open fire.
Yeah, the real thing with juggernauts in the game is just they either fit or they don't, and they fit. So,
Form up.
I guess pathfinding is
Over there. Roger that. Form up.
one of the reasons they
Spotted.
aren't super great. But once they get up to speed, they can just run over all infantry,
Awaiting
so
your orders.
that makes it worth it.
That target.
The game does autosave, Roachbug. It just autosaves on exit. Because saving after the patches to fix a lot of the crash issues takes a long time.
I copy. On my way. Copy. Acknowledged. Attacking target.
Thanks, Otter. Appreciate it.
We've secured a landing zone.
So whenever you're quitting the game should autosave, but I've never
Reporting.
relied on that. I've just had the autosave
Input
renamed and unable to be written to ever since the change,
on the move. I copy.
because I don't particularly care about it anymore.
To target the enemy.
Firing. Target acquired. Commencing attack. Weapons armed. Walker moving to attack.
Because realistically I'm saving like every half hour anyways, so
Cannons charged. Attack.
unless I wanted to like save scum or something, it's never been an issue for me.
Fire. Yes, Commander. Reporting.
Bombardment
Open
available.
fire.
Bombardment commencing.
Is this mod like... well, we've got a few series out with it. It's a lot more like research based.
Open fire.
It does have, I'd say, probably the best ground combat in Empire at War.
Attack that target. Attacking target. Fire at will.
So a lot of upgrading, but if you want to see more of what it's like, you can watch the series.
Attacking target. Fire at will. Yes, Commander. Affirmative, sir. Attacking.
Bombing run
Ready to go.
available.
Ready to receive orders.
Awaiting orders. Scouting
Commence
area.
attack run.
Moving there now.
Unit capacity.
Orders, sir.
We've sighted them.
Targeting.
Always ready, sir.
Attacking.
Unit destroyed.
Locking on.
Affirmative.
I was more hoping these guys would attack the base, but you know,
Unit destroyed.
Proceeding to target. Yes, Commander.
what we're trying to do here is drop the base.
Walker moving out. On my way. Firing.
Reporting.
At your command.
Awaiting orders.
I think it's saying much.
Right away.
Like, I actually enjoy ground combat in this game, Turbolaser turrets aside. Or in this mod, Turbolaser turrets aside.
Fire. Ready. AT-AT ready. As you wish, General.
Roger that. Right away.
Armored transport ready. Target acquired.
Hey, Ginger Bricks. Alright. New Kizgi is now mine. Any news for the ground combat reworks for TR? We'll have a more comprehensive news post when it happens. I'm doing a lot of stat changes right now. That's what a lot of the work is essentially going to be going into for the next little while. So once that's more sorted out, we'll get a bit more information out on that. And you'll sort of see some of the stat changes as they occur in the Greater Madrid playthrough.
Yes, Commander.
You think someone will ever make a newer canon mod like Rogue One or stuff? Probably at some point. And there's assets out there, like Orb Null has released a lot of the new, or had released a lot of the new stuff after Force Awakens. I don't know if anything else has been done since then.
Instructions received. Engines activated.
Because the thing is, with a lot of Empire War mods, it's just collections of models that exist in other places. So it's rare to find anything that does something that isn't already available somewhere else. Oh no. Transports are all here. It's gonna be kind of stuttery for this battle. But yeah, over time, like, it depends on how long EaW lasts. 'Cause there hasn't always been that much in the new canon to make. TLJ added a lot that can be used
Fallout.
if people make assets,
Let's move out.
and generally don't.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Proceeding to coordinates.
Okay, I'm gonna try to kill this stuff on its way out. We're probably gonna lose a dreadnought for that, but I just want to kill the lag more than anything.